about solutions, not think about problems, and think outside the box. For example, the last site we've been is we had the issue, the bin was stuck on the hole, and just had to think outside the box. I couldn't push anymore, was over my limit as a human being, with what body I have now and physical strength. I asked for help, they didn't, even the other guy couldn't help me, so because the bin was too heavy, so I said, look, for safety reason we'll leave it here, but then I thought, hang on, let me think about a solution. What can I do? So let me use the truck, and I use the forks in a different way. Actually, the opposite way I should use it, from the opposite side of the bin, from the back, and it worked out. Yeah, so it's pretty good.
So yeah, use the forks to help lift the weight so you can complete the job at hand.
Yes.
Very good.
But and then we will let the management know, and I'm sure they will take corrective actions as well as usual.
If you had to describe Wanderless in 3 words only, what 3 words would you use to describe Wanderless?
I would say as a company.
3 words only, choose them very carefully.
Okay, I would say it's rewarding environment, respectful, and also exciting. Yes.
Can you expand on exciting?
Exciting, well, it's just the job itself, it's amazing, different scenery every day, sunrise in different sides, different weather, different road conditions, different people all the time. You never know what to expect. You plan something and then something happens and you have to just go out of the box, adapt. Yes, exactly. So that's why it's exciting. New jobs, new customers. It's never the same. That's why it's exciting. And also the company is growing like crazy. It's really growing at an exponential rate, pace. They got the main base in New South Wales, and then they got this branch here in Queensland, and they're really expanding like nuts. And that's mean the company's doing very well. And a lot of people, every time I go on the site, they always ask, how is Mr. Wallace, the boxer, and how is Mr. Dean? And they're very well known, and that's why people like them as well.
Excellent.
So very interesting.
If someone was thinking about getting into the waste management game or becoming an operator,
Yes.
what tips would you share with them to help their journey be a bit easier?
Well, depends. Look, if you want to be an owner operator, then I'm not an owner operator. I'm just a company driver. So probably we have to speak to owner operator. But it's always make their own risk assessments, know their own limitations, financial limitations, and limitations as humans. Basically, what the job is involved, fatigue management, if they can cope, working at night, every day, instead of having those jobs like, for example, they are 1 week on, 1 week off, like fly-in, fly-out contracts or drive-in, drive-out contracts. So make a proper risk assessment before getting into it. But otherwise, it's very rewarding. You're home every day. If you're owner operator, you can get very good money if you're disciplined, common sense, use good strategy, and like everything in life, basically, set a goal and then act to achieve that goal. And it's all steps, whether from the type of vehicle you buy, how you maintain it, how disciplined you are in maintaining your calculations, financial calculations, fuel efficiency, the way you drive, and also mainly your attitude as a person.
Okay, so if not an owner operator, let's say if they want to become a company employee, what skills or transferable skills do you think would be helpful for them to get a job in this industry?
Well, definitely it's attention to detail, enhanced situational awareness, and willingness to improve all the time, because I'm improving every day, because there are new situations, also mean new mistakes that I do, and willingness to get better, because you do mistakes, you have to recognize the mistakes first, don't go in denial. So now ego does not help in this job at all. Recognize the mistakes and they say, what can I do to improve that next time? And so situational awareness, willingness to improve, attention attention to details, great discipline, the way you drive, fatigue management, your diet, eating a healthy diet, low carbs, low sugars, low trans fats that they give you a quick energy boost, but then you have a total drop. So you need to have fibers, good salads, salmon salads, proteins that they give you long-term energy, and so discipline in that, in the food. You try not to be overweight because it's not good. It can be a safety hazard. Getting in and out of the track, especially wet conditions, can be slippery. Pushing beans around. It's basically it's a lifestyle. It's a choice in lifestyle. It's a philosophy of life, or life, or life, way of living. And so I would say all these factors. Now there are probably a few more, but they don't come to my mind. If something else comes, I will tell you. I'll let you know.
Excellent. And do you think this role can be done by a female?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we already have a nice lady in the company. He's doing I think, in my opinion, you know, everything is always subjective and personal, but she's doing rear end lift, and which I found less entertaining because I love driving long distances. The more I drive, and the happier I am. Rear end lift is more stops and driving beans around, moving beans around. So, but it can be tougher because, you know, it's a workout, it's a gym. And she's doing that, and she's going in really, really tight spots. And literally with the truck, she's going in city center, and with the truck, she's going in underground parking lots. Literally, there is not even space, you know, between the mirror and the wall. There's a figure, so you have to have extreme precision, extreme attention to details, extreme patience, no rush whatsoever. It's something you have to learn in this job. It's not rushy. You're late, still. You're late? Okay, make it even later. That's what I say in my philosophy. You're late? Alright, no worries. Gonna get even later because, and I mean, don't rush. Just not rush. It's not good to rush, but when you rush, this job can have more prone to mistakes that can have very heavy consequences.
So patience is a virtue, gets a good workout in this profession.
Patience and lots of discipline.
Excellent.
Self-control, self-restraint. Don't get upset with people. Just be balance between yin and yang.
Very good.
Yes. So yeah, definitely it's a job that anyone can do. It does not matter the gender.
Great. Very good.
You have to be able to think ahead. That's what I want to say. You know, just think ahead. It's not like other jobs or driving a car, for example. A truck, you have to really, you know, I'm looking already the light over there, the down slow, wait, so I'm really thinking, okay, start braking, exhaust brakes, the light is turning red, slowing down, preparing for the turn, and look who's behind me, on the side. Some people don't understand, they don't see the indicator. There's a long vehicle, they start turning at the same time you turn, although we have signs at the back say do not overtake turning